This is called Epitaph. Under gray skies, I stand before the seas with the wind stroking my hair, whispering across my face like my lover's touch, tender and with compassion deeply sown. And though I close my eyes to dream, to wake from this dream, let it never be said that I no, not I. We're standing on unceded Algonquin territory, that's true. And acknowledging this is important, significant, that's true as well. I put down tobacco in honor to the footsteps of our ancestors passed this way before, and when I look to the east, I remember in the fullness of time, and walked across this continent, millions of my brothers, millions of my sisters, my mothers, my aunties, my grandmothers, and when I look around this land, this is what I see. I see the blood of my mother's mother. I see the bodies of my people splayed out and skinless. I see us dying in droves, driven from cliffs like animals, fall smashing down to our deaths. I see us hanging in storefronts with headdresses and bloodied ceremonial garb of bones and lies. I look and my eyes fall down all over the images burned into my memory of my people, bodies bloated, thick pustules breaking on the smallpox over their infected skin, wrapped in blankets from the bay to keep them warm. And in those blankets is their death. I look to the east and I see not hope. Instead, I see my people slaughtered down to the last, and now they are no more than a memory, gone, just gone. They are all gone. Never more will we hear them sing in this life. Never more will their drums thunder in the hills and forests across the ocean. Never more will you hear them laugh and love their children. And when I turn to the south, I see where the buffalo used to roam, and that's the sick joke. And there are none there now, none. They are gone, living like us in captivity, shot dead, hunted down, and left to rot. The southern tribes of my people are beaten down, bloodied, and to this day scattered like leaves, but their hearts burn like coals. Because of those cities that scrape the sky, that smother the land, that scar this earth upon which you and I stand right now. I look to the west and I see the blood of the mother spilling out across the ground, for they have ripped open her breast, reached inside and raped her of her breath. I see it coming this way now too, and there's nothing we can do to stop it. Her blood is being piped across the breadth of her body. From the west comes our death once more, like a gaping wound from this world to the spirit world. In the north I see nothing. And they're leaving. The people are leaving where once they walked forever and more. For having lost the ice to the pestilence that is the invader, the tribes our people are coming this, in droves our people are coming this way, coming to join us, coming to be swallowed by these cities, coming to be devoured whole by the society that sucks the life and soul from each of us. I look around and this is what I see. A land that we were supposed to take care of by Creator's divine decree. Ripped up, divided, sliced, stabbed up, and sold. I see us locked up in concentration camps called the reserves. I see us given crumbs at the banquet table of this capital city. I see us locked up in prisons across this continent. I see my people starving in the streets of this city and every city like it. I see my people being left beyond the city limits in the dead of winter so they can die. Those are our brothers and our sisters, being tortured to death in international television and prison, hanging themselves because of their cruel jailers. I see our women forgotten. No, not forgotten. I see our dead women being ignored. Because in the eyes of this country of invaders, we do not matter. Look around you and see where you are, where we are right now. Sacred ceremonies on this island where we are allowed to have by them. I look around this unceded Algonquin territory and I see that they do not care, for they already have control of it. They have us all in their concentration camps, and more of us are being sold into the belief that we have freedom, that we have rights, that we have choice, that we have. I look around and all over this continent where our people's very skin was sold for $5, where our people's children were stolen and sold around the world in the great livestock exchange called the 60 Scoop, I see that it is going on to this day. I see the descendants of genocide that is still going on right now. I see a people who, just like me, are scarred, are wounded, are bleeding. I see a people who for 600 years have had everything taken from them, who for 600 years have had their lives, their culture, their language, their children, their elders stolen from them, who for 600 years have been systematically killed off, one tribe at a time, one family at a time, one person at a time. I see that we have been sold in perpetual slavery called prison. I have seen that for 600 years we have battled genocidal governments bent on killing off every last woman, elder, and child. I have seen all of this, and what I see here today is that we're still here. We have not gone quietly into the night. We have not lain down and just died. We have not. We will not. And wherever I do see, I see this one undeniable truth. I see us living up to the divine will of the Creator when she asked us to walk in harmony with all creation. I see us building bridges with the settlers, with the new immigrants. I see us reaching out all over once more like we have always done, because she asked us to so long ago, holding out her hands and helping those friends of all colors who stand beside us, who believe like we do that nothing is lost, that nothing is beyond our reach, that we can do anything, that we can take back all that was taken from us, because she, our Creator, has always believed in us. I look around me and yes, I see the bones of the past beneath my feet. That is not all I see. I see us standing together with our friends, our allies, on nights just like this, in harmony, in balance, in brother and sisterhood. And I see when I look around me that we are proud. Because after 600 years of war for our spirits, we drum, we dance, we sing, we laugh, we breathe, we love, we survive, and best of all, we make babies.